The world witnessed horrific scenes as violent clashes broke out between pro-Trump supporters and the police at the US Senate. The unprecedented clashes took place as the US Congress was holding a meeting to certify President-elect Joe Biden's electoral win. Let's now give you a lowdown as to how the world leaders reacted to Trump supporters storming the Capitol. President-elect Joe Biden expressed shock over the incident and said, "America is about honor, decency, respect, tolerance, and not what we are witnessing now."
The world's watching. Like so many other Americans, I am genuinely shocked and saddened that our nation, so long the beacon of light and hope for democracy, has come to such a dark moment. Through war and strife, America has endured much, and we will endure here, and we will prevail again, and will prevail now. The work of the moment and the work of the next 4 years must be the restoration of democracy, of decency, honor, respect, the rule of law, just plain, simple decency. The renewal of the politics. It's about solving problems, looking out for one another, not stoking the flames of hate and chaos. As I said, America is about honor, decency, respect, tolerance. That's who we are. That's who we've always been.
The president-elect also said, "America is much better than what we see today." Joe Biden called on President Trump to demand end to siege at Capitol. "I call on President Trump to go on national television now to fulfill his oath and defend the Constitution by demanding an end to this siege."
Moment. Through war and America's endured much, and we will endure here and prevail again. Prevail now. The work of the moment, the work of the restoration of honor, rule of law, the rule, just plain decency, the renewal of the politics, about solving out for one another, not stoking the flames. As I said, America is about honor, decency, respect, tolerance. That's who we are. It's a dark moment. Through war and strife, America's endured much. We will endure here and prevail again. Prevail now. The work of the moment, the work of democracy, decency, honor, rule of law, just plain, simple decency. Now for one another. It's hate and chaos. It's about honor, decency. Through war and strife, America's endured much. We will endure here and the work of the moment and the work of the next 4 years must be the restoration, respectation of democracy, of decency, honor, the rule of law, just plain, simple decency. That's now for one another, not
the Capitol is secure.
Hate and chaos.
And
it's about honor, decency,
people's work,
tolerance. It's a dark moment. That's who we are.
Continues.
Through war and America's endured much.
We condemn the violence.
We will prevail again. We will endure here and
violence that took place here.
The work of the moment and the work of the next 4 years must be the restoration, respectation of democracy, of decency.
And this is still the people's house.
US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo took to Twitter and wrote, "The storming of the US Capitol today is unacceptable. Lawlessness and rioting, here or around the world, is always unacceptable. I have traveled to many countries and always support the right of every human to protest peacefully for their beliefs and their causes."
That's who. Through war and America's endured much. We will
condemn the
prevail
violence
here and
that took place here.
work of restoration, of democracy, of decent.
Here or around the world
Just
is
plain
always unacceptable. I have traveled to many countries and
Not for one
always
another.
support the
Not
right
hate
of
and
every human
chaos.
to protest peacefully for their and their causes. Former United
That's who we are. Through war and America's endured much. We will
Condemn the
prevail
violence
here and
here.
the work of the next generation of democracy, of decent.
here or around the world
Just plain
is always unacceptable. I have traveled
Not for one another.
always support the right of
Hate and chaos.
every human to protest peacefully for their
Tolerance.
beliefs and their causes. Former United
That's who we are. Through war and America's endured much. We will.
Here.
Years must be the work of the moment of the next democracy, of decent.
here or around the
rule
world
is
is
plain.
always unacceptable. To
I
many
have traveled
countries and always support the right of
Hate and chaos.
every human to protest peacefully
Tolerance.
for their beliefs and their causes. Former United
That's who we are. War and America's and
We condemn the
we
violence
will endure here and
that took place here.
the work must be the moment and the work of the
I
next
followed
4
everything today.
Respect.
You know I'm connected to Trump, right? So you already know my answer. There were a lot of reports of fraud, a lot of reports of fraud.